Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning out on the Pacific Ocean, on the quantum of the seas. We just got up and got ready, and we are headed to Sea Day breakfast over at one of the main MDRs on 4 Aft. So we will continue vlogging once we get there. We'll see what there is on offer. Okay, so our first stop was at the cafe with the Starbucks to get some coffee. We have a coffee card, which you can redeem for drinks. So we'll go explain that in a little bit later. So we're getting our morning coffee. We don't normally drink coffee, but we decided we're going to try something different on the ship. So we shall see. Okay, so change of plans. It was super busy. It was a really long line to go to the MDRs for breakfast. So we decided to go to the Solarium Bistro and do the breakfast buffet there, rather than going up to the Windjammer Marketplace. Overall, I really like the setup. It's nice and small and kind of an intimate feeling buffet, so definitely enjoy that. And we'll see how the food is. We'll continue to try it and review it.
Golden sunlight creeping in the window, long table laid out with the morning glow, pancakes soaking in a circus sea, eggs and bacon calling out to me. Oh, 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 oh. Over to the coffee board, black like night, bread rolls and butter gonna be a delight. Oh, the choices ain't easy, everything's so fine, fruit so fresh, oh, the juice divine. Oh, 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 oh. Fill my plate with dreams of morning glory, every bite a new chapter in my story. Endless feast from sunrise till noon, gonna eat it till I'm howling at the moon.
A few moments later.
Diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, something that's become very, very heard of lab-grown diamonds by show of hands.
All right, so we just finished the port shopping presentation. It was nice. It was going over the different shopping options at the different ports. So Ketchikan, Juneau, and Sitka showed you some deals that they would have and things like that. A little bit of a sales pitchy thing for the diamonds and the jewelry and stuff, but they did offer some good discounts. So that was an interesting thing that we've never done before, because we wouldn't have been able to do it because on our other cruises, the girls are with us, so we're usually at the pool or water slides. So that was definitely a big change for us. All right, so we decided to try out Splashaway Cafe, which is near the outdoor pool, and it has some Asian food. So we ordered a chicken satay and the seafood stir-fried noodle, and also the seafood shrimp wonton noodle soup. So we will see how that is and give a review of that food. I hope it's delicious. It smells good in here, so we'll see. You can see the steam coming off of it. All right, so a wrap up. The chicken satay was okay. The peanut sauce was very watery. I don't even know if it actually was peanut sauce. The flavor on the chicken was good. It was grilled, so it had some good seasoning on it. Courtney had the seafood noodles. Those actually weren't bad. They were a thicker noodle, kind of like an udon noodle actually, but the sauce was fine. And we had to add some soy sauce to it just to give it a little bit more saltiness to it. From everything we ate, it was probably the best tasting thing that we'd had. The last thing that I had was the shrimp wonton noodle soup. The wonton didn't seem like shrimp. It seemed like meatball that was wrapped in a wonton and then cut in half. And then it had a little bit of like, looks like bok choy and some green onion. There was seasoning in the actual wonton itself. The best thing in that bowl was probably actually the noodles, which were well cooked. I don't understand why the signs on the outside, like the actual built-in signs, say that they have dim sum and milk tea, because they do not. So we're actually here at the Windjammer, get some more sustenance because it just wasn't enough. Alrighty, so a wrap up of the buffet. I had the whole roasted chicken from the, or I didn't have the whole roasted chicken.
Chicken chaser. Do you chase chickens?
And I had a piece of the whole roasted chicken. I had the chicken thigh from the carvery station. And then I'd had some jasmine rice and some beef stir fry with vegetables. That part was really good. All of that was amazing. The chicken was super juicy and flavorful. And the beef stir fry, the vegetables were really well seasoned and the sauce was good. The beef was a little overcooked, but that's fine because, you know, it's been sitting in a pan at the buffet under some warming lamps. And then I also had a cheeseburger with pickles and red onions and then some French fries. French fries were actually really well cooked. They were better cooked, I felt, than the French fries that I got at the Chops Grill last night. The burger was okay. Just the basic burger. After that, we went to another presentation on rare jewels and gems. So kind of learning more about clarity, cut, color, carats, things like that. So that was interesting. And then now we're back at our room and we're just going to take a nap. Tonight is elegant night. So I think it's going to be the first night that we're eating in the MDR. We did try to get our table changed because we were originally booked to be at a really large table. We did ask to see if we could change our table and we were able to get that, just a table for two. So we are going to do that tonight. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. All right, we just did some karaoke. That was really, really fun. And now we are headed to dinner. It's our first night in the MDR. So we are in the Grand restaurant over in on deck 3. I'm looking forward to trying the MDR on Royal Caribbean, so we will see how that goes and review the food. The Bionic Bar drink that I had, the punch drink, was really good. It was kind of tangy, it was kind of sweet, it was nice and refreshing. It was definitely a, you know, cruising drink, so I definitely appreciated that. And to have it done and made by a robot was excellent. So, yep, now it's dinner time.
On board the Quantum of the Seas here, we have a time change this evening. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, before you go to bed, 1 hour back. So an extra sleep tonight, 1 hour back.
Alrighty, so we just had dinner over at the Grand main dining room. It's on the 3rd floor aft of the Quantum of the Seas. Overall, the dinner was pretty delicious. Let's have a rundown of what we ordered. First, we had the bread plate. So there's 2 kinds of bread in it. They had the cheese bread and the sourdough. Sourdough was nice and crusty. Good basic chewy sourdough flavor. It was chewier than the other bread, which was the cheese bread. The cheese bread was very soft, but had a very good kind of almost sweet flavor to it. So it was a good counterpoint to the sourdough. All right, so for the appies, Courtney had the butternut squash soup and she had the Caesar salad. Butternut squash soup was nice and creamy, if a little peppery, she said. The Caesar salad was good. The dressing was a little bland, but you could have added salt and pepper to it, probably make it taste better. The lettuce was a touch wilty, but overall, just a good Caesar salad. I had the escargot bourguignon. The escargot was delicious. It was nice and garlicky. Tasted a lot like mushrooms, actually, the texture. But it was very buttery, very garlicky, very full of flavor. I really enjoyed the escargots. The other thing I had, I did not enjoy so much, and that was the French onion soup. I love French onion soup. I love the bread that's floating on top. I love the Gruyere cheese. This one was very, very savory, more savory than I've had it in the past. It seemed to lack a little bit in the sweetness of the onions. You would hope there would be a strong onion flavor with French onion soup. So it was nice and hot though. I do have to give it that. And then for the main course, I had the seafood linguine, and Courtney had the chicken cordon bleu. Chicken cordon bleu was perfectly fried with that gooey cheese on the inside and the ham, and then it was paired with mashed potatoes and some vegetables. So she really enjoyed that. That was great. And then for me, I had the seafood linguine. Pasta was perfectly cooked. It was nice and creamy. The seafood in it, there was supposed to be scallops, mussels, and shrimp. Shrimp was nice and sweet, also perfectly cooked. The mussels were good. Most of them were a little briny, but one was perfect, where it was just a nice kind of sea flavor to it. And then there was only one scallop. That was disappointing. I really wish there was like at least another scallop. But overall, really, really good. And then at the end, we had dessert. Courtney had the cheese plate, which she liked a lot. The blue cheese paired really well with the fig jam. And then I had the creme brulee. Creme brulee was a nice flavor. It wasn't super sweet, super syrupy, like some creme brulees tend to be. Overall, happy with our first meal at the MDR over at the Grand, and tonight's Taste of France menu. Good flavors pretty much all around.
Contestants, are you ready to start? Yes? Audience, are you ready?
Yeah! But when I come home to you, I find the things that you do will make you feel alright. So after dinner, we watched a game, saw some cool karaoke with a live rock band, and then decided to call it a night. Stopped by for some pizza at Sorrento's, and that was pretty much it. That wraps up our first sea day on the Quantum of the Seas. If you like this video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified of new videos on our channel. And as always, no matter where you find yourself on this journey, please take a moment, however brief, to take a closer look at life. Bye for now.